Dude, Austin gets out there. Hello everyone, welcome back to CF Reacts. My name is Casper. Today we got brand new artist on the channel. There's a little dog here. Wow, hello doggy. We have a brand new artist on the channel, and that is Home Free. Now, obviously for me, Home Free is not a new artist. I have been following Home Free for even before I was singing and before I was an acapella YouTuber. They are absolutely amazing. Sadly, with Austin's departure, I'm very curious as to see who they're gonna be replacing. If you need a 10 or 1, just call me. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so we did a poll on Patreon this month, and Home Free won the new artist poll, or was one of the new artists that won the artist poll. And then When Will I Be Loved was the highest requested one. And obviously I have seen a lot of Home Free's content, but there's also a lot of content from Home Free that I've not seen. This is one of the ones I have not seen, and I do like to go in blind, so I know nothing about this. I don't know if it's an original, if it's a cover. I have not heard the original if it is, but I am very excited to check it out. Keep in mind that everything I say is not factual. I am not a vocal coach, but I am very experienced in branding and marketing, so take everything I say as a opinion or a professional opinion, especially when it comes to the branding part. Musical part, it's more about like what my opinion on if it sounds good or not. You can completely ignore that. If you're here for the branding, we always do that after, unless I see something there. So if this is your first time at the channel, my name is Casper Fox. I've been a brand manager for around 6 years, going on my 7th year. I represent groups like the Wellerman and the Bass Gang, and I've actually worked with Tim Faust of Home Free in connection to the Bass Gang's cover of Hooked on a Feeling, and I'm very excited to check them out. So yeah, let's get straight into it.
I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved?
Okay, but before we start, this is adorable. They have little little cats and dogs. That's so cute. Also iconic voices. Like I don't know, like I'm very scared, but also excited to see how they're gonna do without Austin, because that high tenor is just hits you right in the heart. I'm very scared that this is gonna be from the POV of a dog who's not, you know, being picked. I don't want that. Let's hope it gets picked.
I've been put down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? When I find a new girl that I want for mine, she always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time.
So something I'm already noticing here is Home Free actually tend to do this a lot, is that the bass line is actually not, so usually in acapella you have rhythm section and bass going hand in hand a little bit, and then you have, you know, the 3-part or 2 or 3-part harmony in the back supporting the lead vocal, right? Whereas here Home Free, Tim is actually at the very bottom still doing the bass, but he's following them in the ba-dum-de, 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 and everyone else is hitting the same beats as him. I think that's really cool. Definitely something Home Free does a lot. The video as per Home Free special is already really funny. I really love these, like, you know, creative formatted videos, and Home Free are so good at that. Especially like, for example, the Sea Shanty medley they had all the like the TikTok ones and stuff like that. They're always so good, so creative with the video approach.
I've been made blue, I've been lied to. When will I be loved? I'm gonna love somebody, love somebody who loves somebody, someone to love me. Gonna love somebody.
Like, so far it's not the most complicated song in the world, and again, I don't know if this is a original or a cover, but yeah, I like it. They're just vibing. I can hear that they're using the same stomp sample as they are for Home Free, the Home Free for Hillbilly Bone. That's the same stomp size. It's probably, you know, have a sample kit for either Adam or something like that, where they use the stomps and claps. But yeah, not the most complicated song in the world, but that just makes it easier to, like, you know, vibe to, so that's great.
Love somebody like you. I'm gonna love somebody, love somebody who loves somebody, someone to love me. Gonna love somebody, but when will I be loved?
Damn, Austin held that note for a while. Wait, let me.
Gonna love someone to
He's still holding that.
love somebody who loves somebody, someone to love me, gonna love somebody, but when will I be loved? When will I be loved? When I find a brand new girl that I want for mine, she always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time.
Damn, dude, Austin gets up there. Also, I think I always love when Rob is in the lead because he is kind of like, well, back when I was I'm 23 now, but when I was 18, 19 years old, and I was, you know, looking around home free and stuff, everyone was kind of always like, you know, not overlooking, but Rob was always the most underrated one because obviously Tim is considered one of the best bass singers of our generation, and you know, Adam Robb is probably the best beatboxer in modern acapella. Like even for me personally, he's better than Lane and Kevin. Adam Robb is the best. And then you have Chance, who usually after he joined, as when Chris departed, Chance got a lot of the leads, which, you know, is fitting. He's a really, really good baritone. And then of course Austin is again giving them a lot of praise, but Austin is also one of the best tenors in modern day acapella, if not the best. Like, because a lot of people are saying like, oh, you know, like I think Austin and Ellie, some people were giving me shit for pronouncing his name. And in my country, it's Ellie. So Ellie, Eli, and Austin are usually compared. And then Mitch is this different kind of tenor. He's more like a mezzo, soprano, alto. But Austin is one of the greatest tenors in modern day acapella, if not the greatest tenors. And when you have such high members of the group, because Rob's voice is so delightful, he has a lovely voice. But when you're not given the opportunities for, well, as far as I've seen from Home Free, because, you know, I remember when he finally got a solo in Colder Weather, they were praising him because, you know, usually he doesn't do that, and he has this lower tenor voice that is so smooth and so great. So I think it's awesome when he gets the lead, because to me, Rob is kind of the I'd say not underappreciated, but underrated singer of Home Free, you know? But yeah, let's continue.
I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved?
I absolutely love that they're just smiling when they're singing with the animals. That's so cute.
I've been put down. I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? When will I be loved? When will I
Tell me, get home.
When will I be loved?
Damn. Hello, Dexter. That is very cute. I can't see who that is. That looked like Chris Rupp for a second there. No, too much hair. But yeah, that is such a cool slide from Tim there. I want to hear that again. Nice. So clean, dude. That was such a delightful song. Must admit, it's not one of the craziest songs from Home Free. This is a very simple song, it seems like it goes, that was pretty much the entire melody. But it's still really, like, in Danish we have a term called hygge, and this is a song we would say is hyggelig. And, like, you know, it's something you can put on and you know, chill around it, right? It's like it's a really warm sound. I'm interested to see if there's anything.
Thanks so much for watching our version of When Will I Be Loved?
So it is a cover, I guess. And Tim's about to say something.
And a special thanks to Crossroads Campus right here in Nashville for letting us film here, as well as play with their adorable animals.
Yeah, they were having a great time with that.
They're an amazing nonprofit based right here that uses the healing power of the human-animal bond to help not only humans but also animals who are in need. If you want to learn more about this organization, please go to crossroadscampus.org.
Absolutely, and if you want to help us make more music videos just like this one, if you want to see behind the scenes, if you want to be a part of an incredible community, check us out at Patreon/Homefree. That is patreon.com/homefree.
Gotcha.
There you can help us make music videos just like this one and help awesome organizations just like this.
And if you want to come see a show live, check out our tour dates below.
When did this song come out? Oh wow, that's me. A year ago. Okay, yeah. Wow, almost has a million. Dude, okay, so just to round up the video, I think it's absolutely amazing that that they have these outros, just like OG Pentatonics, you know, back when Pentatonics was more community based. Now they're so corporate and so mainstream. Home Free and Voice Play have stayed community based. I love that, and that is my vision for the bass gang, that we will forever stay community based. I really hope we will. Like such an outro like that goes a long way, and it is so pretty. Like, I love it. That's the way I can say this. It's so pretty, it's so heartful and heartwarming, and also so cute that they decided, because Nashville is local to them, that they chose something like that, and that they're, you know, they are like it's perfect brand wise. Like, obviously they are not thinking that they are doing this because they want higher brand value or they want people to look upon Faye with them. They're genuinely doing it because they want to support the cause, and that is really, really, really great. Just shows like what amazing singers they are, and amazing people they are, rather. I want to make sure that we touch base upon the brand image part of it. So, but I also just want to say it was so cute how what an amazing time they had and stuff. So that's really cool. Okay, branding wise, now Home Free, if you didn't know, is a country group. So their primary, so obviously, even when you have to do with both companies and musicians, you have for companies you have customers, and for musicians you have listeners. But I tend to refer to them as if it's end users, as in people who are just listening to the music, they will be in a sense customers buying the product, listening to the music, and then you have that would be the case for, you know, people like Pentatonics, who are very corporate, signed to a label, and everything is like very highly planned by 50 people around, you know, just like in the movies. But something that's really, really great about Home Free is what I said, is that they are community based, and even though they are one of the biggest a cappella groups in the entire world, they have stayed true to, you know, they still have a Patreon, they interact with fans. Home Fries are like one of the greatest a cappella communities in the world. At the Home Fries are really, like, they're so sweet, and they're always up to date with everything. I remember when we released Hooked on a Feeling by the Bass Gang, the Home Fries were really, really nice, helping us track data and, you know, showcasing it to other Home Fry members, and got it spread out super quickly when Tim wanted to work with us, which was so nice. But yeah, so Home Free being a country group, country music is mostly popular in, you guessed it, the United States of America, and having singers with the brand image that these guys have, where if you've seen some of the other videos with their upbringing, and how many country songs they do apply to their local audience in the USA. So they are bigger in America than they are in Europe, and that's because to country music and the whole brand image that Home Free has going, you have a lot of patriotism, because country music is, you know, America, and you can see on some of the uploads they've done, God Bless the USA, they do a lot with the troops, and they do with like people like Johnny Cash and stuff like that, American artists that you know appeals to their customer base or their listeners, right? I'm not so sure what this song is from, but it seems that Home Free long time ago have actually broken free of the niche genre, as in that they were the only country group, country a cappella group back in the day. Now there are more than likely more country a cappella groups, but Home Free will probably never be like hit down from that pedestal, because they are just the biggest country a cappella group in the world, and I don't think anyone's going to overtake them. And I think it's great that they use their voices for more than just because they could, like, these guys could be pumping out country music every single week and make a ton of money, but for them it's more about passion, which is awesome. That's all you look for in a brand management. Now, if I were to be, like, if I was their brand manager, and here's what, now, disclaimer, because I have a lot of people misunderstanding what I say when I say that. So I am not saying that Home Free, you should do this and that and this and that, and I know better and you know nothing and blah, blah, blah. I am saying that from my point of view and from my experience as a brand manager, this is how I would contribute to the group in that aspect. So what I would do, which they are kind of already doing, is I would focus primarily on, the the American audience, because that is the most not profitable, but the ones that has the most highest potentials are these giant groups of people that enjoy the country music and have now committed themselves as home fries. And a big, if not most part of them, are actually Americans, and they have a big fan group in Europe, obviously, but their American fan base is really, really, really great, like in numbers, and they should be taking advantage of that. They already are. So that's great. I would also see if because I haven't looked much into them, like the exclusive content they do and stuff like that. I know that whoever came up with From the Vault needs a raise on Home Free's end, because that is an amazing idea and stuff like that. More of that, because Home Free, because they are community based, those are the kind of people that you get closer to behind the artist. So a lot of people will have already interacted with people like Tim, who is so down to earth, even though he's one of the most famous bass singers in the world. He's so down to earth, and he has this amazing approach to artistry. If you reach out to some of the musicians that are on Tim's level, you will not even get a reply. They might not even see your message. Tim reads every email, every Instagram DM. He is so incredibly down to earth and nice, and that makes my job as a brand manager makes that way easier, because if you have an artist who never gets canceled, never says anything controversial, you are actually dealing with the perfect A+ student in that sense. It would be an absolute pleasure to take a look into how Home Free sees themselves brand wise, and what what are they aiming for. I can see they're climbing closely to 2 million subs, but I remember they were recording a couple of albums, and then going on tour so that they could actually take a breather, be with their families and stuff like that. I remember that from Peter's interview, Vocal Arts with Peter Barber. It's really, really a good episode with Tim Fausch. You can check that out on Peter's channel. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, overall, great boys, fantastic video, great song. And if you want to tell me what Home Free video I should watch next, you can do so over on Patreon. We do polls, so we do, I take suggestions over there as well. I want to say thank you so much for the recent support. We're already well on our way to 6,000 subscribers, which is really nice. I will be doing another Home Free reaction in the coming weeks. I don't know when it's going to come out, but then we can dive a little deeper into their, their brand value and how, they tour and stuff like that, which is, really interesting to take a look at. Other than that, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time.